Hello, Jess Kennedy here. I want to talk today about how the principles of Aikido relate to a barrier that you may have in your life and frustration that could be causing. So let's start there. What is a barrier that you're facing? Something's holding you back, something that's been getting in your way, that particularly that you might be frustrated by to a small or a big extent. My current barrier that I'm dealing with is this broken arm. I had an accident with a horse 5 weeks ago. So let's have a think about how the principles of Aikido relate to barriers, okay? So when an attacker is coming at us, we don't, in Aikido, so much block or use brute force to deal with that person. It's much more about redirecting the energy to our advantage. So let's think about a barrier then in real life. How can you redirect a barrier in your life to your advantage? How can you take a different perspective and see possibilities that you might not have seen otherwise? The example for me is with my arm. It could have put a real stop to my Aikido training and many other things that I love doing. So I spoke to my Aikido sensei Ash about what I could do. He advised me to work on footwork, on the hara connection, something I've been really wanting to increase, and also do some one-handed sword work or bokan work, which I'm going to give a quick demonstration at the end just to show you how I've been managing with my rolls. And I just have done my first rolls today in 5 weeks, so I'll do a quick demo. So I was able to progress parts of Aikido that if I just had been going to my weekly classes and routinely, I wouldn't have actually really zoned in on these areas that I need to work on. So that's actually ended up being a bit of an advantage of the broken arm, if you can call it that I've been able to narrow down and focus on these things. So coming back to you, if you've thought of a barrier, you might have started to think, what else could there be that could be an advantage to this barrier, or what might it offer you as a bit of a hidden gift, I guess. And then hopefully that can help with the frustration that we all know comes from barriers and dealing with barriers and wanting the plaster off or wanting something to heal or change that hasn't been changing. And I acknowledge that some of you out there might have physical barriers that won't heal. So then you have a different thing of dealing with that and looking at the hidden advantage of that, going forward. But either way, the principle still applies. How can you use the barrier to your advantage? I'm going to do a little bit of training now with Murphy's help, our dog. So thanks for watching. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Domo arigatou gozaimashita.